Star Wars The Old Republic, BioWare's much anticipated, long awaited MMO. This is the chance Star Wars fans had been waiting for a very long time. The ability to explore a fully fleshed out Star Wars universe with their own character. It was also based off the classic Knights of the Old Republic RPGs. And this is what was presented, an epic confrontation between Jedi and Sith, Republic and Empire, where the players would play just as big a part as the people who created the game. What did I find? Well, let's take a look together.
So let's give this game a shot. Oh. This is gonna be fun, I can tell.
Seriously, this is the first thing that greets me when I bring up the game? This is the first thing? Really? In all honesty, I'd already played the game and I reinstalled it to review it, but this is the first screen I see. When I load up the game, I'm not even exaggerating here. This is the first screen I see when I push play.
Do this one.
So, now that we finally worked out that glitch, maybe we can move on to the actual game. Alright, character creation. What's up with all these species and not being able to use them? Seriously, why would you add so many species if you can't use any of them?
That's somewhat intriguing.
Yeah, you're darn right it is, bucko. Hold on. There's only 4 body types? 4? I only get 4? And they're all so generic.
And here we have Tiny McTickles, Average Joeman, Jock Buffson, and Fatty McSack.
Alright, enough messing around. Let's get to playing this game. Can we play? Can we play? Can we play the game? Can I play the game? Can I play the game? Can I play the dang game? Seriously, the load times on this are absolutely obscene. You will probably spend 3/4 of your time on Star Wars The Old Republic staring at a loading screen. I'm not even messing with you right now. This is a loading screen I recorded and ended up being about 2 minutes long. A 2-minute loading screen. That breaks every law of gaming ever. Seriously, you're probably already getting bored just watching this, and this is what you will be seeing for most of your time on The Old Republic. This is possibly the worst thing about this game. I understand, it's an MMO, it takes a lot of power, but this is probably the first priority that any manager of any game should have, to make sure that the loading times aren't absolutely ridiculous like this. Whew. Okay, calming down. Let's move on. What? Seriously, look at this lag. Look at this lag. You can barely see his entire animations because it's so laggy. I played an entire PvP match like this, an entire match, and my frames never went above 9 per second. 9 frames a second. Are you kidding me? I expect people to pay for this. This is honestly probably the most laggy game I've ever played. It's absolutely absurd. It permeates the entire game and there's no getting away from it. It's always there. Watching. Waiting. The combat in this game is pretty standard MMO stuff. Learn a bunch of new skills, key them to buttons, and mash them until your opponent goes down. What's cool about this game's combat, however, is that each class's combat is actually quite different from the rest. The Sith Warrior's combat, for example, feels quite different than the combat of the Smuggler. This is something I actually have to compliment the game on. It did a good job of making you want to play all the different classes, because each class has a very distinct, different game feel. And yes, the Republic and Empire classes are mirrors of each other, but at least gives you an incentive to try out the 4. The plots of this game are actually pretty... Wait, what? What is that? Is that what everyone does before they have to go talk to someone? What? Oh, there she goes. As I was saying, the plots of these games are actually pretty good, and they actually have some pretty good characters. It's just too bad that you'll never finish a storyline. Why do I say that? Well, we'll get back to it. Before we get into that, though, I want to say one more thing about the stories. What is up with the light side, dark side choices. It tells you exactly what is a light side choice and what is a dark side choice. I kid you not, there's a giant glowing symbol on the screen telling you right from wrong. Why did they not exploit the natural appeal of having to decipher morality for yourself and just throw it out, do extra work to throw in a symbol that tells you exactly what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do? The amount of missed potential here is unfathomable. Think of what they could have done had they not thrown that giant glowing symbol in there. But let's direct our attention to the biggest problem in Star Wars The Old Republic. A problem so big that you will probably not finish a single storyline. Why do I say that? Well, it's simple. It's the XP gain. What happens in this game is you end up breezing past the first 15 levels with very little resistance. After that, you will probably never level up again. After level 15, it becomes an absolutely brutal grind for any sort of experience progress. No joke, I spent about 3 days on one character trying to level up, and barely succeeded. The fight you see here is what I was trying to accomplish. The required level is 26. Even though it's the required level, it's still impossible to complete. So even after you've completed grinding to level 26, you'll probably have to grind another 2 or 3 levels to accomplish it. Not only that, once you've actually gotten to the required level, you have to go back and pay trainers to teach you the level skills. Yes, that's right, you have to use in-game money to buy the skills that you've just earned. And what makes this worse is that you can't use the credits you got while you were grinding for experience because your gear costs an insane amount to repair and damages extremely quickly. So you'll have to go back and grind again to learn the skills that you should have gotten when you leveled up. The result is that you spend hundreds, maybe thousands of hours completely frustrated just trying to reach the next level or just trying to learn those skills that you already paid for in XP. And me? I don't got that kind of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing and give it a rating. Out of 10, I think I'd give this game a butts.
You know what? I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to spend hundreds and thousands of hours on video games I don't even like. I can't waste my life playing video games. I gotta go out there, do something, make something of myself. I'm gonna do it. Mom. 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 Can you get me another root beer? I'm playing Minecraft.